Hi guys, here's Julie for another video on my channel Essence Sky School. Today I'm going to talk about how to make your kombucha at home in a very simple way. I'm inviting you in my kitchen. So I started by bottling my previous kombucha and then I started a new batch just for you. And so what I'm going to do is let you enjoy this video, and then I'm going to come back to talk about the health benefit of it and why I love so much making my own kombucha. So I talk to you soon, guys. See ya! Alright guys, so now I am actually doing the kombucha again. So what do you need? I would say honestly filtered water. This is honestly the best way. You don't want to put calcare and fluoride and all this shitty stuff into your system. So if you can get like a filtered water, that would be amazing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to boil some of the water because I want to brew my tea. So I have a beautiful certified organic English breakfast tea that I keep trying to read the label. So it's a stone India, I think. So I received that as a present. Beautiful leaves. And then I have my 7-liter jar. I have my beautiful SCOBY that is here with its beautiful liquid habitat that it loves. I have this beautiful baby, I cannot remember the name of it, and another pot where I'm going to brew my tea. I have my beautiful maple syrup that is certified organic as well by BioGrow. And here we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to boil this baby. And while this is boiling, I'm going to put the beautiful tea leaves, and I put about 2 large tablespoons. Alright, let it stop to make some noise. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour all the water in. So there is about 1 liter here into my tea. So with the strength of your tea, you decide that. So it's really depend on what you love. If you like a strong tea, well, make it strong. If you like a light one, make it light. So I don't like too strong tea. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to listen to this beautiful timer for this tea, and that's going to be let aside and do its things for a little while. So now what I'm going to do, so there is 7 liter in it. I wrote 6 liter about here because I want to make sure that I have enough space to put my SCOBY and the beautiful liquid is in the first place. So I'm going to pour like temperate water from the filter straight away into my jar. So I'm going to gently do that. I hope you can see everything very well, you know, I'm trying my best for you to see. It takes a bit of time to do it, but about 15 minutes. It's very, very quick. So here I'm going to probably pour about a bit more than 2 liters. I feel I'm going to have 3.5 liters of water, pure water. You go with your eyes, you know where you go. So this is a clean jar, and And then I'm leaving enough space for my brew tea, because remember you have probably more than a liter in your tea that needs space, and plus your SCOBY with its beautiful liquid, I want to say liquid gold because it's full of goodness. So this brand is from New Zealand and it's quite amazing. So it's full glass, no plastic, and the filter is gorgeous to really clean your water. It's just so different, the taste. Like honestly, we are not able to drink water from the tap, and I mean in New Zealand the water from the tap is not that bad, but the taste is hugely different. Honestly, it's crazy. And for your health, I can talk more about it if you want in another video, but it's just insane. Okay, so I might have a bit too much. Alright, I feel now my tea is ready as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this beautiful baby that I really can never remember the name of. And gently I'm going to pour my tea into it. You see how easy is that? Like honestly, so easy. And that's perfect, that's 6 liters. Wow, starting to get, that's probably like my about my 8th batch of it. And I remember in the beginning when Michael, my partner, was talking and doing it like 5 years ago, I was like, no, I don't want to try sugar. But you know, your SCOBY need the sugar to be fed. So it actually feeds from the sugar. So I'm someone who don't want to be about refined sugar, so I use maple syrup. Some people say that some SCOBY will not like it. I can tell you my one love it, and I was fed it on something else before. So, because I got it from a friend, you know, it's like that. SCOBY goes around and you get a layer of it, and it's a beautiful present, honestly, you know, because it grows, because it's fed by the sugar. So your SCOBY grows and then it comes in layers, and you can actually remove layer by layers and give it to a friend, and they can do their own brew, which is beautiful. All right, so we put 1 cup of beautiful maple syrup in it, certified organic. Yes, it's $12–13 a bottle like this, but like I said to you at the end when I poured in the bottle, 1 bottle is $7, and I spent $20 to make this happen, guys. Of course, I invested in a filtered water in the past, and that took me years to save money, but this is like a long-term health benefit on you guys. So when you invest in some things, it's an investment into your health. But to make it, it cost me $20 for 7 liters. So it's 7 liters, and 1 bottle is $7. So imagine the difference, guys, you know? Yeah. 140, 20, you make it, you know what's in it, well, you know, and you can use beautiful certified organic maple syrup and no crap sugar that is going to be very bad for your health as well. So, you know, that's how we roll in this house. That's how we roll. And honestly, I just love doing it, because it's so, you get so much satisfaction when you do your own stuff. You do, you know, it's so awesome. It's a bit of a meditation, you know. So if you cannot sit down and meditate, this is a beautiful way of doing it, you know, going for a walk, making beautiful food, healthy for your health, goodness. All right, so now what I always do is check if it's not too hot, not too warm for my SCOBY. This one is a bit warm, so I might wait a tiny bit before I put my SCOBY in. Just a tiny bit. I might put a tiny bit more cold water into it. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Yeah, that's perfect. So you don't want it to be hot, because your SCOBY is not going to like it, you know. So too hot, not good. So look at this beautifulness. It's actually looks very disgusting, but it's honestly so yum. And so what you want, what I have been finding, and I'm going to make that happen, yes. What I have been finding, if I don't put enough maple syrup, is that my SCOBY goes down. And so I find when it starts to fade, it goes up. So you will see, if your SCOBY is down, like today, it's amazing, it's right on the top, I think it's well fed. But you might find that it's draw down and maybe a couple of days later, it will rise up. So that's quite amazing how it looks. I have a few photos that I'm going to add to this to show you a few days later what it's doing. Because actually when it feeds, it creates this amazing, crazy, honestly, it looked like an alien space, like where everything is like pulled up. Yes, let's talk about what's the benefits and why it's so good to drink kombucha for your health. All right. So now I'm just going to do that in a minute. I just want to show you how I cover it, because what happened is that your SCOBY need to have some to breathe properly. So I'm using a thin cotton, but not too thin, so a cheesecloth might be a bit too thin. So I use a beautiful cotton. So I'm just using a cotton that I'm going to put over with an elastic. And it's why, because it needs to breathe. If it doesn't breathe, it's not going to work. All right. And this is my beautiful finished product that is going to now brew for about, depending of the layer of your SCOBY. So I think this one is going to brew for 4 days, because it's so thick that the fermentation is quicker, and so it gets very strong very quickly. And you don't want to leave it too long, because otherwise you have a taste of vinegar. So normally 7 days if it's really thin, but if you see that they have 1, 2, 3 layers, I would say between 3 and 4 days, guys. All right. So some people say leave it in the dark. I leave it here, right there, for the whole time, for all my different fermentation. And it's been doing amazing. So you decide, you read about it, you inform yourself, and again you decide what suits you, you work it out. Every SCOBY are different, so usually you get a SCOBY from somebody. You cannot really buy a SCOBY. I mean, you could find on internet to buy some SCOBY, but try to find a friend who have one, who can share a layer with you. That's usually how it works. It kind of link people to one another, and that's also the beauty of it and what I love about it. So yes, that's the way we do it. And then you will see what I showed you before. It's going after when I bottle it, and that is going to happen in about 4 to 7 days. Then I'm going to bottle it and mix it with my beautiful organic juice that doesn't have added sugar in it. Hi everyone, here is Julie. So we are about a week after our beautiful kombucha have brewed. And today I'm going to show you what I do after it has brewed for about a week time. Alright? Alright, so what you need is your brew kombucha, beautiful clean hands, and you need like a bottle that you will have clean, and that it's reusable bottle of kombucha actually. So I use the same one every time. I just rinse them very well, put them in the dishwasher, or sterilize them the way you like, and get them ready there. So and then what you can have on the side is like a juice, pure juice. I would say certified organic, best for that. Or you could juice your own fruit that you have in your fridge. So that's what we usually do, but it doesn't fizz the same way when you actually do it that way. So that's why now we're using a beautiful pure juice. So this one is full apple. Sometimes we do apple feijoa, but this one is good. So love it. Certified organic by BioGrow, and it's the Norton Road Organics, which is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove our SCOBY from our beautiful jar. So clean hand, of course, and then you can have like a pen next to it. And what I will do, so I have a clean jar, and I'm going to take about 1 cup or 2. Then we leave the SCOBY in its element. You know, you want to keep his fermentation with him. It's his habit. You know, it's his living source where he's used to be. And so you want to keep that when you brew your next one. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill each bottle, and these bottles are great for that because you know you have a line here, and so I'm going to stop about 5 centimeters to the top, and then I will put my juice, and there is with this bottle it's quite good because there is a milliliter sign where you stop to put your pure juice in. So I'm going to just start, and this is the best way I found to actually do it, to not have it going everywhere. So bear with me while I'm doing it. There we go. So you just have to find your own tactic, like we would say in French. I don't know what you say, guys. Your own way. And usually a big jar, so this is like 7 liters. So usually a big jar like this gives me about 8 bottles. So we'll see how we go with that. And so I'm going to just do each of them. And so easy, so easy. And for 7 liters, as I said before when I showed you how to do the start of your brewing, it cost me for 7 liters, I said $20 max. Yes, $20 max to do this. And a bottle of kombucha like this, it's $7. So honestly, you have one every little time you put in, and it's your own. It's beautiful and delicious. And you know what you put in it, you know, all of my ingredients, they are certified organic. And the water is filtered, you know, so you know what you put in your stuff. And it's maple syrup, not brown sugar. So, you know, that's why I love doing my own things every time. Alright. I think I put a bit too much in the last one. Alright. And you know what? At the same time you make muscle. You do a bit of exercise of your arm because it's actually quite heavy to do that. And so it's a good exercise. You could do it in another way. You could put your bottle down, you know. I'm doing it in a way to not put some everywhere on the floor, because I know myself. And that is giving us 7 bottles and a bit, so I'm going to leave the rest for our beautiful SCOBY for his own abita. Perfect. So this is going to be washed, and what I'm going to do now is actually to pour the juice. Yes. And what I do the same, and I make sure I shake it well because the pulp are on the bottom, and I'm going to just pour just a tiny bit to the bar that is there. So if you can see, you won't probably be seeing it, but it just stopped here, so I still have about 1 thumb up to the top. I make sure I put them back on the side and I'm not mixing them. Perfect! And I'm just closing each bottle. Alright, so what is going to happen after this is I'm going to let them brew outside of the fridge for another 2 days. So this is going to actually ferment it more with the natural sugar of the fruit, and so it's going to normally fizz. If there is enough sugar, natural sugar, don't take a juice that have added sugar because for your health it might not be that good. So with the natural sugar of the fruit, it will fermentate and fizz, and so you're going to have a beautiful drink that is quite well, fizzy and healthy for you. So saying that, 2 days to 3 days outside of the fridge. After, make sure you put them in the fridge because otherwise the fermentation continues, and that's where you get a beautiful explosion of kombucha when you open them. So you don't want that to happen. That have happened to me. And I had just finished to clean the whole house and the bottle exploded. So yeah, I could clean all over again after that. So make sure 2 to 3 days when it's in bottle with the juice, and then you put that back in the fridge, and then drink as you go. So make sure you have some space before you make this because it's 7 liters about in your fridge, so you need the space for that. Alright guys, I hope you love this video. Now it's actually me bottling them, and I'm going to remake it for you, and then we're going to inverse the video, then you can see the beginning of it and the end of it, but I'm going to brew it back now, and then you can see how I do that. Alright guys, you take care, sending you lots of love, and I hope you love this video. Put a thumbs up and subscribe if it's the kind of video you love, and I hope to see you soon again. Alright guys, so I decided to sit down with you while drinking my beautiful kombucha. So good. And decided to have a little chat about it and why I wanted to share this with you, why I'm passionate about kombucha. So the first things is, like as you have seen on the recipe video, is that we use tea leaves. So you can use green tea leaves or black tea leaves. And the first things with tea leaf is that it's a very good source of antioxidant. And why it is so good to have a lot of antioxidant in our diet is that these antioxidants help to balance the oxidation of our body. So the body have a normal process of oxidation, and that's beautiful. But when it's too much of it, it creates free radicals. And these free radicals are actually damaging our cells or DNA. And by implementing and having some antioxidant coming into our diet, we actually can balance it and so there is less damage in ourselves. So that's the first things I want to say about the tea leaf and why kombucha is so good. The second thing is like this beautiful SCOBY, which is a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. And so what happens is that the yeast in the SCOBY is actually breaking down the sugar and creating bacteria. And that bacteria is known as probiotic. Probiotic is actually a micro-living organism that is very good to balance your health. So usually we want to have in our gut health, we want to have all sorts of bacteria, and the good bacteria are called probiotics. So by drinking kombucha, you're actually ingesting a lot of good probiotic, like many fermented food, we would say kefir, and we would say sauerkraut. So these are very good source, natural source, if you don't want to go on the supplement, or if you want to have that on the top of your supplementation of probiotic. This is a very good way. So remember that kombucha is not going to cure anything about your health, but is going to balance your body. Then your body is able to heal itself. Very big difference. The first things why I will drink kombucha is because for its health benefit. So as we just said, there is the antioxidant and there is the probiotic. And the thing is, because gut health is linked to so many things about your body. It's linked to your mental health, it's linked to your skin, of course to your digestive system. So when you can actually balance this is already a huge thing you can do for yourself. The second thing, while I will make it for my own and not buying it in a shop, is that you know what you put in it. And so for me, being organic is a huge thing. So I like to make sure that the ingredients that I buy are certified organic. Then I am sure I'm not putting like toxin and like chemical and all these things when I actually try to balance my health, and then I have all this shit coming in. So making it by myself is like I can choose my ingredient and I can look after organic. I can also use maple syrup instead of like a refined sugar, so you can really see what resonates with you on the sugar you want to use, knowing that the SCOBY will actually eat it because the yeast is breaking it down, but it needs that to survive. And then the other things is like, because I like to be sustainable, so by making it on my own, not only I'm not going to purchase so many bottles, but I actually can have my set of bottles. Like you have seen, I use 7 bottles for a 7-liter one, and so I can reuse my bottle each week when I make my kombucha. And that's like, to me, another beautiful way of it. So what I will do if I was you is find a friend who have a SCOBY. I'm sure you have at least one friend who have a SCOBY and making kombucha on their own, and ask them for a part of it, or jump online and find a starter kit. Because there is so many companies who have that, and look after a sustainable company that do good stuff. Search your things, you know, you need to make your own decision with your own background, your own experience, do your own judgment on what you want, and I think this is very important. And so yes, if you like this video, honestly, put a thumbs up and share it with your friend, and tell me if you would like more content like this, because you know, for me, why I'm doing all this video is because I wanna share with the community that there is easy and simple way to look after yourself, and I want to offer many opportunities for people to implement good routine and good healthy habit into their lifestyle, and that's why I'm sharing all of this with you, and also because I just love kombucha. So yes, and you will see, like you will get attached to your SCOBY because it's giving you good stuff for your health. And if you have seen any of my live video, I'm calling it baby now. People are like, what the hell? I know, a bit crazy. But yeah, so honestly, I'm so grateful for having you here watching this video. And I really want to thank you for supporting this channel, and please comment and share with me if you already do your kombucha, how you're doing it. We all unique, and that's the beauty of it. We all have our background, our own experience, and our way of doing things, and I would honestly love you to share the way you do your kombucha, the flavor you put it in it, and yeah, that would be amazing. So I'm going to leave you here, guys, because I really want to drink this, and I send you so much love, and I'm going to see you soon again, and I wish you a lovely day or night, guys. Bye.